Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the original House Flipper. I know it's been a little bit, The Sims and Roblox and everything have kept me kind of busy recently with events and stuff going on, but I am back and ready to tackle this. And now I was just playing around and I think I found something. I know I said I was going to post it to the post tab here on my more JSimLady channel, but I realized that every time I place something down, so let's test it out. We might lose a little bit of money here, but every time I place something down, 131.83, and then I sell it, I lose some money. So I didn't want to keep doing that repeatedly over and over again and lose a ton of money. However, I wish there was an undo button, but anyways, that's another issue. I think I found our bar. Now this is really short, as you saw there a second ago, but I think it works for this space. The only thing about these is I'm not sure I'm going to like them. Let's find out. Okay. That's the base, huh? Interesting. Light gray, sandy. That's not bad. There's no beige, so what does this change? Oh, the bottom. We might as well go with white wood then. Is it okay? Like, it's not exactly the same style, but it is really short though. Also not. That's weird. I feel very tall. Maybe it's the tiny fridge making everything feel weird. I think we have no choice but to do that though. It's the only thing that allows for space all the way around it. Now, can I get the same coloring on the other pieces? Do we want a wide one or a shorter one? Probably a shorter one, right? So I think it was white. I think white. White, sandy, and then white, right? Yeah, that sandy really doesn't do much, but that's okay. And then we need the right hand piece, which is white, 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 sandy, and then white. Ooh, that takes up a lot of space though. More space than I was expecting. Is there a very small chair couch thingy we can put here? If not, we might have to delete that middle piece, which is really annoying. I wish you didn't lose money when you deleted it. Or there was an undo button of some kind. I get depreciation of certain things, like when you go to sell or rent it, which, have I mentioned in one of the videos, this is the game you can rent properties out? That reminds me, should we rent this place out to somebody and buy another new place of our own, or should we just sell it straight up? I don't know how the rental system works. I've never tried it yet. So you let me know down in the comments what you think I should try. What am I looking for? Oh, right. Let's go back to furniture. Furniture. Living room, maybe? And is there a very, very small sofa? Like something super tiny. This looks small, and it's even called small. So it fits. technically speaking, there's not a lot of room there, but it does fit. It's kind of ugly, if I'm being honest. Do they have a light brown? Ooh. Beige? Okay, beige might be better. Beige. Black for the feet. Yeah, I don't, whatever. Oh, is that the, okay. Do we maybe want, no. Blue, probably, right? And then white fringe, and then the metal feet can be a light gray? A white? White might be better. Oh my god, that's hideous. I'm sorry if you like that. I really don't. I really, really don't like that. I really don't think that goes with this whole thing. Yeah, no. We could probably, can we move it over a lot though? Probably not. Let's bring this a little bit closer to the kitchen. Maybe that'll help free up some space. Oop, I missed. Free up some space there. Yeah, that works a little bit better in bringing it this way more. Not a lot of space to walk through here, especially if we have chairs there. But maybe it'll give us a teeny bit more room here. Let's see if we can find a different sofa. Big sofa. Small sofa. How big is this one? Okay, I like this one a lot better. It's bigger than I was hoping for, though. I do like it. Let's do it. Let's make it beige, though. And then the pillows can be blue. And the metal can be black. No, the metal can be white. There. I do like the shape of that sofa a lot better. It does still give us sort of a little bit of room to move in here. I'm thinking maybe we should get rid of that middle piece, though. It just takes up so much space. It's so long in here. That leaves us like space for one chair. One singular chair. Furniture, dining room, chairs. Bar chairs or regular chairs? I don't know. It looks really low, but that doesn't mean it actually is. So I don't know. Let's find a chair first. That one's not bad. It's a little imposing for this small space, though. So let's do something possibly like this. This one's pretty good too. Yeah, you can fit like one chair there, that's it. Would I go with black? Probably not. The only thing black in here are the front and back doorknobs, so I would probably go with like a light wood. possibly like a beigey wood color. Hey, don't scroll. Cream. And then the legs can maybe be white. Because the lighter the colors, the brighter and more space it looks like it has in here. And then we put that chair there. And then we can have our laptop right here. That's weird. Those drawers look like they have lights in them. Oh no, wait, is that on the other side? Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, that was so weird looking. It like creates some kind of distortion effect. Can you see that? I don't know if you could see that. That's weird. Okay, we don't need lights. Not in here, not there. I mean, maybe if I was living here in real life, I might turn those lights on when I leave. Just for some ambient lighting. Let's see what it looks like. It's kind of too bright in here right now. Did I mention? I probably mentioned this twice already. And just don't remember it, but I upped the brightness a little bit so that we could see a little bit better, but I don't know if that translates well to the video. Okay, yeah. As an accent light, like I would not keep that on all the time. Is that on too? Okay, that's on too. I would not keep it on all the time or even regularly, but if I was living here for real, I might turn that on just when I like leave the house or something. The lamps are no longer connected to the light switches. Is that normal or is that weird? But anyways, I would probably turn that on as a like nightlight type of thing in case I come home and it's a dark situation. It still feels dark in here. Let's open some of these shades. There we go. Alright, what else do we need in here? Let me think about this for a minute. I feel like this corner especially is empty, which is why I was looking at that corner. That corner is very full. Sorry, I need to stop doing that with the screen. This corner is very full, looks good, love it. This is okay. Maybe it could use a little something more. This is boring though, right? It's not just me, right? Let's see what else we can add. What are ceiling decorations? Okay. Interesting. Oh my god, my microphone is picking up every teeny tiny little noise. Literally every time I swallow, every time my chair creaks a little bit, everything. I don't understand why it does that sometimes. Sometimes it'll pick up every little sound and other times it'll pick up nothing. I don't know. I'm sorry about that though. Hanging decorative wall? What's a hanging decorative wall? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's real weird. Huh. That'd be cool to put over our bed if the smoke alarm wasn't there. To kind of differentiate between the two spaces. You know what I mean? But I'm not sure what these are meant for. We'll have to do some of the restaurant jobs. I feel like these are meant for the restaurant jobs in some way, so we'll have to do some of the restaurant jobs and see if they're located. Oh my god, a hanging phone. An old-fashioned corded phone hanging from the ceiling. That's hilarious to me. I'm sorry. Okay. Um, let's see. A ceiling swing. Oh, that's kind of cool. Why would they add that with the restaurant update, though? That's a little bit weird, right? Ceiling wires. Yeah, we definitely need to get this place done. Ceiling panel. That looks like more of a gamer thing. Or like, not a gamer, a streamer or whatever thing. Okay. Um, I don't want a clock in here. I don't know about anybody else, but I cannot have clocks anywhere near me when I'm trying to sleep. And since this is a one-room tiny home and office together, there cannot be clocks. There cannot. I can't. I just can't deal with that. Um, what was I saying before? I forgot. I'm just kind of looking through everything here. We don't I was gonna say we don't need another rug, but actually, maybe we do. Under the sofa, extra small. Let's see how extra small is first. Okay, that's fairly small, but not quite small enough for our space. Yeah, it would definitely need to be a lot smaller. It can't go under the furniture, so possibly not a rug here. Unless we're talking like really tiny. How big is this? It's only $36, $22. That's a little on the small side though. When I said small, I didn't quite mean that small. Yeah, like something like this. Do we like those colors though? They're not working with this space. But I wish we could, okay, we can. Light brown. We could go with yellow. Is it the darker yellow or I don't want to do beige again, but is it the lighter yellow? Yeah, it might be the lighter yellow. We could do something like this. Excuse me. There we go. Oh no. Sorry. The remnants of a cold? Okay. I paused the recording for a minute so I could clear my throat a little bit without it being too obnoxious. Okay, a rug does help that little spot there, but we need something up here. So let's look for floor and ceiling. What is that? That doesn't make any sense. I'm confused. Hanging decorations, okay. You can put VHSs on the wall. Interesting. What is that? Neon wall decorations. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like frosting or ice cream or something dripping down. That I understand why that comes with that update. Why did this come with the update though? And we're getting another new big update this winter for this game, like massive. That's pretty cool. It's nice that they're still working on this game even while doing House Flipper 2. Both games are similar. In fact, they're basically the same game because they are the same game. Just the controls and the houses available and the objects available and stuff are different. And obviously this one already has all of its DLC built up. So there's lots of houses to check out, different styles to work on and stuff. That's pretty cool. Whereas the other one is just getting started. But, you know, like I'm doing, I'm playing them. Okay, these are definitely a gamer thing. I'm playing both of them concurrently, and I don't see a problem with it. I think they're interesting in their own ways, you know? Decorative plates. Is that too grandma-ish? Okay. I didn't see anything to hang directly on the wall. Mirrors, pictures. I haven't worked on any new art recently. I'm thinking about taking some photos, both in real life, but also in other games that I play, and using a photo editing app to turn them into oil painting type pictures. What do we think of that idea? And putting them up. Oh, that's the other thing. Do people want me to put them in like a Google Drive or something where you can download the pictures to have in your own game? I have a few that I've already done and have worked on. You can see them in my House Flipper 2 series that are kind of a little bit kidcore, but also a little bit like what would you call it? I don't know. They're very bright, colorful, neon-y, but not cyberpunk. They're very abstract kind of pictures. You'd have to go check them out. But if you're interested, I can post a little previews of them to my post tab here. And you can let me know if you want them to put in your game. I'm not really seeing much that goes so far. I know there's a way to put them in here too. Now I can't for the life of me remember how it is. And I just thought about it a second ago, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should go and do that. But now that I've been scrolling through these, I've forgotten again. How bad is that? Um, I don't know. Some of these pictures are really cool. I would love to use them. They just don't fit this sort of bright, casual, fun aesthetic, style, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I guess I did incorporate that one in the bedroom area and it looks really good, so maybe I should just grab one and put it on the wall and see how it looks, because it would probably, as long as I match colors and things, it would probably look good, right? Probably. But if we're gonna use a picture, we should use one with a frame. And I don't want to use green. I think we should stick with something that's blue, possibly, and or yellow. Also, none of these come... I guess that one's predominantly green, isn't it? I didn't want to incorporate too many different colors in this space. How small is small? I mean, it's only $10. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's fine, actually. Actually, it's really fine. I could change the blue to green, and then it's like a yellow and green kind of natural-ish aesthetic. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think about that, but at least we have something there. I thought we had some kind of small coat rack, though. Accessories? What is this stuff? That's weird. They have a dancing pole. That's weird. I don't think this is where I'm gonna find it. But I thought there was like a coat rack. They have little kid coat pegs or clothes peg thingies. That's adorable. I love those so much. I love this little kid stuff. I'm taking too long to finish this tiny home. I need to get moving on it. My House Flipper 2 movie that I'm working on is something like 5 or 6 hours long. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Also, this one's gonna be about that long too, I think. But also, I messed up. I messed up and lost episode 6 for this. And so I won't be able to do a commentary-free, just game sounds video of the full-length movie. I might just record a couple of decorating of houses, no commentary, as full-length movies at some point. Just so we have a few of those ASMR type videos. Same thing happened with House Flipper 2, sort of. I live streamed an episode of it, forgetting that I needed to record separately so that I had the game sound separate from my vocal audio, my voice, my microphone. So I can't do it on that one either. I'm totally a professional YouTuber, I swear. I'm really not. I'm really, really not. I just do this for fun and because I like trying to decorate houses, puzzle this stuff out, and puzzle out learning how to do the best editing of videos and how to get videos that people like and stuff like that. It's like little puzzles for my brain to keep busy with. Wait, no, that's metal. It's a towel rack, but it could work as a coat rack, honestly. They do have a beige. Oh no, that's tiny. Oh my god, that's tiny. Would that even hold bath towels? That might hold like, washcloths, but not bath towels. Interesting. Okay, okay. We do have hanging towels. Wait. How did I miss these before when I was looking for them before? Or did I find them and I just don't remember it? No, I didn't. Okay, we don't want to do blue. Beige is the closest thing we have to yellow. Oh, we have black in here. Okay. We'll go with that. Nice! How did I not find those before? Maybe I was just really tired at the time. I remember the last couple of episodes I recorded of this, I had been pre-recording a ton of content for this channel. Because I knew there was a new Sim season coming up soon, and I knew I was going to need to focus on that. But then I got sick and I ended up using up all of my footage while I was sick, with the exception of Disney Dreamlight Valley, so. Okay. Wait, what were we in? Did I already look at this stuff? I'm very confused. That was accessories, and it's not under there. Decorations. Did we look at standing decorations, maybe? Oh, you know, this might be good for out at the foot of our bed. Like this. To give a little visual break when we're working in the kitchen or whatever. Or when we're laying in bed at night. I wish we could sit here and see, but we can't. But like if you're over here in bed, it gives you a little bit of a visual buffer there and kind of separates the space a little bit. I think that looks good, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm glad I looked in here for that. I do like that. But what I'm really looking for is, I thought we had a coat rack thing somewhere. Guess I could just do plants over there. I could have swore there was a coat rack thing. But maybe I'm thinking of House Flipper too? That's the only bad thing about going between games like that. We'd already looked at these, right? Maybe it's under furniture? Corridor, which is, here it is. I knew we had one. Okay, what do we want? Beach? I mean, that would match that thing there. Will that fit there, though? Yes, it will. And that's what I wanted there. So then you come in, you trip over the coat rack, and you hang up your coats. That's terrible. How do I fix that so it's more... Oh no. Shoot. Alright, what if we sell this one and get that other one? I didn't want to put a metal one in here, but... Oh yeah, that's way better. You won't trip over that. Okay. And it's like an umbrella stand thingy at the bottom. Do we have umbrellas and coats? We have other coat hangers here too. Okay. Nice to know. Do we have umbrellas and coats and things though? Would it be under accessories? I thought I saw a coat or something the last time we were in here. Wait, no. Decorations? Wasn't there like a white hanging coat or sweater or something? We should put one of these in here, but not... No, light brown, coffee, beige, dark color yellow, metal. That's fine. We should put this here, right? Bring a little yellow and greenery over to this side of the room. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I wish it was a little bit longer, but it's fine. What's funny is if I don't talk for a while, it won't pick up those little background noises. Or if I'm talking and then a background noise happens right after I talk, it won't pick it up. But if I'm talking and I have like brief 2 or 3 or 4 second pauses in between like my sentences or whatever, then it picks up those background noises. It's really weird. If you record for YouTube and you use OBS, let me know why it's doing that lately. Maybe I have a setting messed up. Anyways, these ones might be longer, but I'm afraid they're gonna be a little bit too long, so I think we'll just leave it at what we have. I would have thought that coat thing would have been here. Don't we have this in House Flipper too? I love this thing so much. We have a very... Oh, it's a... Oh, I thought it was a wall thing. It looked flat, like a wall thing. Rude. Anyways, I forgot what I was gonna say before. We have hats. Maybe I'm scrolling too fast and I just can't take in all of the information. I am not seeing it. Let's try coat. Let's try jacket. Let's try hanging. Hanging skis. Whoa, excuse me. Hanging cleaning kit. Interesting. I wouldn't think it'd be down this far on the list. Oh, I was gonna say, doesn't it go up in price as the list goes down? But no. It's ordering by item first and then by price after. So it could be here somewhere. know. I guess if I scrolled past it. What are these? Hanging cabinet with glass door. Oh, that's interesting. If I scrolled past it, but you saw it, let me know down in the comments. Because I'm very confused right now. Because I could have swore I saw a white hanging jacket. But I might be thinking of House Flipper 2. Although I haven't played House Flipper 2 in forever. I do have 3 episodes of that ready to go as soon as I get this done. Oops, no. Is there a way to see? No. Huh. Okay, well, I guess the coat rack stays empty, which is fine. We've got a plant there, we've got art, and a coat rack there. Should we put some art there? And maybe something over here? Maybe some herbs or something right there. Do we look... Is it under accessories or is it under decorations? Decorations. Small. Small. These are all small? Okay. Sure, I'll trust you on that. Aren't there some little tiny herb pots? Pretty sure there are. I remember putting them in a house. And that right here. They also have individual ones. Ugh. They don't have a beige option. I guess we could go with blue. Oh, it won't even let us put it up there. Rude. It's so tiny, though. Let us put it up there, please. It will right on the edge. What about on the fridge? Ooh, that could work. That could work nicely. Let's do this one in the blue. Oh, yeah. I'm so glad it'll let us put it on the fridge. Okay. I do like that. We could do another hanging yellow pot right there in the center. The way that light is shining through that, that's pretty awesome. I guess we could move it closer to the bed, couldn't we? It is kind of a ways out. Come on. Oh, am I too close to the bed now? There we go. Yeah, that's probably a little nicer. It's more lined up with the wall now. But the way that is shining through, maybe we should put a light, a hanging light right above the sink. Or a strip light here or something. For the sink and the stove. Yeah, okay. I think we got the plants. Lights. Wall lamps. Let's see what... Oh my god, that's so cute. Alright, let's see what we have available for here by the stove and the sink. Something like this would work. I just don't like the thick, chunky wood base. But I guess The metal can be black and the wood base could be white wood. Because if you put this here, then you can, or even here, then you can move it to aim it where you need it, you know? Does that make sense? Is that in the way of putting your dishes away, though? You can't really turn it. And that's kind of low. Darn. I liked the idea of that. We could just do LED strips, but I didn't like the way they looked on here. Would a picture light work? I'd hate to waste the money, but yeah, it might work, but that one's a little big. There's this one that might be a little less. Oops. Why can it let me go into the wood frame? That's weird. How does that one work? I don't know if I like that either. It doesn't quite light it up the way I was hoping it would. A small fluorescent light, but how small are we talking? Not small enough. Also, do we really want a fluorescent light there? Not really. Not really. But I didn't really care for the LED light either. Oh my god, I am so sorry about that. Let's try a hanging ceiling light. Possibly this one. That would match. It would look yellow. And then it would also match the lamp in the bedroom area. And that might be what I'm looking for. Whoops. To light up the sink and stove area. But of course, now it's full on daytime. And I did brighten it up a little bit, so I can't tell. But yeah, I think that lightens that up, and it matches sort of the lamp there, and it does kind of match the yellow. So I think we'll stick with that. Honestly, I think the inside is done. I like it. We just gotta do something with the siding in the backyard and all of this stuff. We gotta cut the grass down first. That's gonna take forever, especially since I can't use the lawnmower. Oh, and I guess we have some landscaping to sell out here. Some shrubs, it looks like, that can be sold. I probably should be picking these by hand, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't think we need the points, do we? I don't think we do. So we're just gonna go through. Okay, you may think this is weird, but I kind of think those are pretty. Is that weird? Maybe it's just me? And yes, if you're new here, I don't use the lawnmower. I have troubles with the lawnmower controlling it. Maybe if I was using a controller, it would be easier. But I'm not. I'm using a mouse and keyboard. And as it is, to do most things on my keyboard, I have to look because I don't have a lot of feeling in my hands. I have to look where all the buttons are all the time. So, maybe a controller would be better, but I don't even know if you could use a controller with this game. Oops. Uh-oh. Maybe I can break this up into sections. So once I get the front yard done, I can do something. Oh, come on. I'm leaning on my arm is the problem, so my right finger ends up pressing down on the right mouse button. But once I get the front yard done, I can decorate the front yard. Then we can do a side yard and decorate it. Then we can do the other side yard and decorate it. And that would break up all of this weed whacking. Hopefully. I wish the lawn mowing worked like it did in House Flipper 2. That would make it so much easier for me and it would go so much faster and then I would be able to use the lawnmower, but it doesn't work the same way. So it's really hard for me. There we go. We're almost done with the front yard. We can decorate it. My nose is getting snuffly again. I'm sorry. Alright, so I definitely want to sell these and that and those. I think we're gonna have to leave the sidewalk because I have in the past tried to change the sidewalk and it just does not work out right in my favor. So I'm not gonna mess with it. How about that? It's not the world's greatest looking sidewalk, but it's not the world's worst looking sidewalk either. And once we get new siding and stuff on this place, you won't even notice the sidewalk as much. So now we need to pick siding. Is that under outside or just... I always forget about this stuff, and then every time I see it, I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. I know, I'm weird. But whoa, that stuff is so cool. Okay, gazebos, all that other stuff. No, it's under this, right? Walls, maybe? Wallpapers, wall panels, potentially. I'm looking for siding. Is this like siding? This is like siding, right? Dark gray, light brown. Ooh. I don't think a dark gray would work with this house. Just because I went bright and colorful and almost a teeny bit on the kidcore side of things. like very blue and yellow and bright. So I don't think a dark charcoal gray color would work here, but maybe a beige siding. None of these are gonna be sidings. These might though. Outside. Okay, these ones are specifically labeled outside. So there's white, there's green. Green might look okay. Are those the only? Okay, here's another one. Here's a nice basic white one, but our front door is white. We could go really expensive and make it a brick. I mean, that honestly kind of fits. With what this place is. Am I not doing this right? What's going on here? Doesn't it? I mean, if you ask me, this looks like it would be a little brick building converted to a tiny house and office. Almost like it was once a garage or shed or something of that nature, and then it was converted into a little tiny house. I feel like that works. I really do. So let's buy a bunch of that. I don't remember how to duplicate this stuff. So I'm gonna buy a bunch here. So I remember which one it is. I kind of think that's cute. Is that weird? I don't know. A little brown brick house. Okay, let's see. This one probably. I would love to have something more modern. I don't think this hangs on a wall. No, it goes on the floor, which they are, from what I understand, they're adding a bunch of new objects like furniture and stuff. I really hope some of it is outdoor wall lights, because we have what, 2? Yeah, I only see 2 here. The rest are all ground lights and light poles, like street lamps. Is that not weird? I guess we have no choice but to use this, and it only comes in black, which is kind of annoying. It doesn't really fit what I was going for. Oh, I forgot to brick around the opening of the doorway. That would be helpful because that would make it look that much better. There. There we go. That's nicer. Okay. Alright, now just to landscape this place. Oh, I hate landscaping. I know I always say that roofs are the bane of my existence in any game ever, everywhere. But honestly, I don't think that I actually hate roofs as much as I hate landscaping. I'm just not very good at it, is the problem. I'm really just not very good at landscaping. It is definitely one of my lesser skills. How would you say that? It's definitely not something I'm very skilled at. That's what I'm trying to say. A common lilac? I mean, I can't in real life. I would die. Just looking at it burns. I'm not even joking. Lilacs are so painful to me that even just looking at one in this game started making my nose burn and my eyes water. But since I can't have them in real life, I could have it in game, right? Is it poking through to the bathroom? No, okay. So let's go ahead and put this in because it will cover up this big blank part of the wall here. I don't think even if we wanted to, we'd be able to fit a window there. It'd be nice if we could, but I just don't think that there would be space. And I don't think there's a window small enough for it. And it would have to be like a really small window. And you would still want to cover up the big blank area on the wall, right? Because otherwise it would look funny. But that's kind of cute. I like that. Yeah. I kind of wish I would have went with the other colored one. This one right here. This one looks like it has two different colors. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, never mind. I'm glad I went with that one then. I prefer this color purple to a pinky purple, so that one's fine. Lavender is good though. Lavender does not bother me at all. I probably should be making this all purple, should I? One purple thing is enough. We should go with like yellow daisies and blue flowers to kind of match the inside, shouldn't we? I love a good Japanese maple though. I really do, but this yard is huge and that's tiny. That's a tiny, tiny tree. Why is that tree so tiny? Oh my goodness. That is the tiniest little Japanese maple I've ever seen. I want a big one. Got some garden stuff here, but I'm not gonna put a garden in here. We might put like a little shed or something in the back. I don't know. I thought I decided and then I changed my mind and then I went back and then I changed my mind again. So I haven't really decided, but I yeah, I don't think we're gonna use this as a full-on home. We're not gonna do, well, I guess, because the person does live here. So we could do a little garden in the back, couldn't we? That's too tiny. I don't want that here. I want something bigger, more statementy, that takes up more space. This front yard is absolutely massive. The house is so tiny on this lot that we need stuff. Oh, oh, A dwarf shrub. Like when they say dwarf, they mean tiny. The pink one is cute though. I wish these were a little bit bigger. This one comes in other colors. Oh my goodness, but it's so tiny. Okay, let's put these right here. Because I think they would look good right there, right? This one needs to be moved over just a tad. Yeah, there we go. I didn't see a lot in the way of blue or yellow flowery things or shrubs. I don't know if I like this one. Ooh, that one's kind of nice, though. There's this. What would this look like? Right here. And then right there. Kind of flanking the doorway. How do I... They're not even. Is that even? They're a little bit a ways away. We might want to move them closer. So that they're just touching the wall. It's hard to tell, but I think they're relatively even. I want a big tree here. Where do I find big trees? Plants. Oh, here's some blue flowers. Tropical leaf plants, edible plants. Wait. Decorations. No. Furniture. No, but I was curious. Lights. Other? No. Plants, right? Wait, why can't I plant any trees? Like big trees. Did I miss them somewhere? Did I scroll past them? No, these are the only ones. That's such a... Where are the big tall trees like that? I thought we had those available here. I know the trees don't grow, so... You let me know down in the comments where all the big trees went to. I thought we used to be able to place big trees. I'm so confused. Oh, maybe these are the big trees that I was thinking of? I mean, it's definitely bigger than that little tiny Japanese maple. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you, JSimLady. There we go. Yeah, that looks not good. I was hoping for some bigger trees like this. Do I not have access to them yet? I should have moved that over here a little bit, but that's okay. Do I not have access to them yet? Is that what I still need to unlock? I thought I pretty much had everything here unlocked. Whoops. Yeah, I should have moved to that maple tree. I might have to sell that and move it forward or something a little bit. I want them in irregular spots. I don't want them lined up or anything. That I'm doing on purpose. But what I don't want is for this big empty space here and that little tiny tree way back there. Although, maybe it's fine. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it for now and you can let me know down in the comments whether I should move that little maple tree or if it's fine where it's at. Also, let me know down in the comments if you remember there being bigger trees to place here too. Because I remember there being bigger trees to place. Admittedly, I have not unlocked everything in this game yet. I did enough jobs to get us to the point where we could... Why can I not... Is that just a plant in a pot? Interesting. I did just enough to get us to the point where we could redecorate this whole house and be done. Not enough to do, say, a bigger house with roofing that needs to be done or build an entire new building. But let me know what you think. This is what the front yard looks like so far. Let me know if I should move this Japanese maple forward a little bit. I don't have big plans for the front yard. The front yard is mostly going to be left. I'm going to put some blue and yellow flowers around down here. Possibly some kind of edging or something, maybe. I don't know. Maybe just the blue and yellow flowers. And then if I can find a big tree or something, I'll put that here. Or 2 trees in the next episode, and then we'll do the 2 side yards in the next episode, and then after that it's just the backyard. Maybe we'll be able to get the 2 side yards and the backyard all done in one. No, because we got to finish up a little bit in the front. Could possibly be able to get this all done in 2 more episodes though. Probably. I mean, I could make it work if I absolutely had to. But let me know what you think about that and how it's going so far. I used the yellow plants to bring some of the yellow out. And again, yellow and blue flowers here. Also let me know what you thought of the inside. I think I'm done with it. I think I'm happy with it. We will go through and do a walkthrough at the end, minus all the UI like this, so you can see it all as one piece, and I will take some pictures, like I did the houseboat for House Flipper 2. But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. If you're enjoying this, if you're enjoying my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. All support is very much appreciated. You have no idea. Also, check out my main Sims channel and my second Roblox channel if you're into those games. I live stream all my games that I play here on this channel and on Twitch. And fun fact, I know you're here for House Flipper, but if you are a Sims watcher and you watch my Sims channel, I fixed my EA ID so you no longer have to put the underscore in JSimLady to find me on the Sims 4 gallery. How fabulous is that? I'm awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. On that note, I will see you in the next one. Bye.